Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe, Panther III.
Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am Joe Panther III, and we're in the start of the new year of 2025. And I figured I'd bring on this gentleman that is absolutely blazing a trail for himself. Introduce yourself to my internationally known audience.
Orale, Dudes at Ringside podcast. You already know who it is. It's the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Everybody's favorite Theo, the Texas wrestling legend of 37 years, Santa Chiva, papa. Yeah.
Awesome. So what made you step foot in this big world of professional wrestling? What was your start? What was the first match that
The first match. Hijo. No me recuerdo the first match because I've been hit in the head way too many times. But what I can say is I started off as a rodeo clown in Del Rio, Texas. And I saw the luchas there one night after a long night of shows and contests. Y luego I went, hey, I want to do that, man. I'm tired of getting beat up and kicked around. It's time I start throwing down. So I got into the wrestling business and it took off from there.
So you said you don't really remember a lot of the stuff, but do you remember the moment you stepped in the training facility you learned under, and like what was it for, like the first time?
I learned by multiple guys. Some guys you don't even know, some guys you've never heard of. It was so long ago. Pero what happened was I got into the business fairly young. I didn't really have my wits about me. Pero I learned from guys like Chavo Guerrero Sr., Jose Lothario. Pero what happens in wrestling, papa, is sometimes you're at odds with the trainers because either they don't like you because you're not doing the training as well as the other guys. And sometimes you just go off on your own and you make your own way. And that's what Santa Chiva does.
Awesome. So let's go into it. Like, what does it feel like to be out there and you're wearing a mask? Is it difficult to like see, or is that mask easy to see in? Like, is it like, what is it like?
I can't see anything right now. No, I'm kidding. Mira.
Okay.
You can see pretty good. It gets a little hot. I run hot right now. That's why I got my little drink right now. I got the ceiling fan going. I got a fan over here. Sometimes it gets a little hot. Pero when you're in it, you're in a match, none of that matters. You throw down and it's survival, papa. That's what it is.
Awesome. So who has been your toughest opponent as of late?
Okay, well, starting back the comeback tour back in 2020, and I've had a lot of opponents since then. I've had Sexy Eddie in a no-ring match, AJ Gray, Casanova Valentine, recently Zicky Dice. Ese rato Zicky Dice, it guy cut up my fingers, threw me on the ground, beat me up, but Santa Chiva perseveres. And I have to say right now, if I'm looking at the toughest guys out there, Casanova Valentine's one hell of a competitor, papa. That vato and I have gone toe-to-toe quite a bit, and hey, I came out on top, papa. Tú sabes, experience.
Yes.
Pero you know, you got to fight in their game sometimes, in their realm. And these young guys, bro, they beat the hell out of me.
So you said like no ring. Does that would that say like almost like hardcore, like deathmatch scene? Is that a different completely ring?
I roll with some deathmatch guys. It's not a secret. Casanova Valentine and I have done some business together. Circle Six with their Ballroom Blitz. I've wrestled them. I wrestled La Sandra Moon. She's a tough one. She's out there in Japan, trailblazing right now. She's doing real good. But yeah, bro, it's hardcore, no ring, no rules. And sometimes you gotta just find it's different. You know, it's different than being in a ring. It's different than running ropes and all that. It's, you know, it's survival, bro. It's
Yeah.
survival.
So when you're doing the no ring thing, I know you're wearing your mask. Do you find that as an extra pad that when like you get hit by a chair or whatever they hit you with?
Well, the horns don't lie. Towango, they're all over the place. No, yeah, bro, a little bit, a little bit. If they hit me with a chair, I'll feel it, but it's not as hard as without with some of these other guys. I'm hard headed.
Well, yeah. So have you ever had a mask get like really badly damaged during a match?
Not during a match. I'll tell you a funny story. We did a show, New Fear City, New York, at the what was it at? The Kingsland 4th of July show. It's a yearly thing they do. And you know, Santa Chiva likes to party, get down, throw down. But this one, I was dancing, having a good time. The fireworks are going. I had a couple of sparklers, okay? And I'm dancing. I'm dancing, bro. And you know what happens? I have a bunch of people running up to me, hitting me in the head. I'm like, hey, get the hell out of here. My mask caught on fire, bro. My mask, like all right here, it was all caught on fire. I thought I was gonna die, bro. I really thought it was gonna get in there. I didn't feel it until I started getting hit.
That's bad.
That was probably the scariest one.
Yeah, that's scary because you're wearing a cloth thing. It's almost like wearing one of those cloth gloves on your head.
Oh yeah.
You don't feel the burn till they're smacking you. Like
Yeah.
You mentioned a female wrestler. Do you ever partake in intergender matches, or is that not in your bag?
That's the first intergender match. I don't have a problem with intergender. I don't have a problem. I book my own shows in San Antonio, Texas. We do no rings. We do ring shows. I've booked intergender. I don't have a problem with it. No me importa. I've only wrestled the one intergender match against Sandra Moon, and I mean, it hasn't happened since, but, you know, if any promoters out there go, hey, Chiva, you want to work intergender? Me la pela, bro. I'm down. I don't care. I don't care. It's wrestling.
Yeah. A lot of wrestlers I've asked that question in the past 4 years of this podcast. A lot of them, some of them are for it because there's a lot of female wrestlers out there that they would want to work with. And there's a lot of other male wrestlers that are like against it. They're like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I do that.
You know, I'm old school, pero, you know, you got to evolve with this, bro. That's why I do a lot of no ring shows. It's not just wrestling, it's a party, you know, because the crowd is there. It's different. It's a different atmosphere. So, no me importa, bro. I'm down to wrestle whoever, wherever. It don't matter.
Yeah, as you just said that, you're willing to wrestle anywhere. Is there anywhere on the map that you've been wanting to go you haven't been to yet?
Japan.
It's popular right there.
Japan.
That's a popular like destination because I've had a lot of wrestlers. Last season, they almost half the wrestlers, and I've asked that question, said Japan.
Dream match, Japan, Kikutaru.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. I wrestled guys. I wrestled a lot of people. I wrestled out there. I've done some no rings. Hey, I love to entertain. That's the name of the game. And Kikutaru's one of the best, one of the greats. And I want to be able to show my skills against one of the greats. Yeah, that's that. That's the guy, Kikutaru.
Awesome. Here we go. This goes to your whole character and everything. If you could make a cartoon of you, what channel would the show be on?
A channel that the show would be on. I don't know if it's around, but Comedy Central.
Okay, yeah, Comedy Central's still around. Yeah.
Adult Swim.
Okay.
My nephew showed me that one. I like Adult Swim.
Would you ever want to do a cameo on Family Guy or on the Simpsons?
Sure, whatever. I'll be on all of them. I don't care. Simpsons. Hey, Simpsons. Family Guy. Futurama. King of the Hill. Look at us at King of the Hill.
Forbidden Door. You could walk through all of them.
All
like
of them. Forbidden Doors. Chivas everywhere, Papa. That's what I want. Santa Chiva to be anywhere. Anywhere,
King of the Hill would be
everywhere.
perfect for you because it's in Texas. It's like near you. You just go, I'm here.
They just hang out. Just hang out. I want to hang out with Hank Hill, get some steaks from El Bobby Hill, eat the spaghetti and meatballs. And John Redcorn, hey, that's me. That's me, homeboy. I'm gonna hang out with him.
His wife's not bad looking, you know.
Onta Nancy, where's she at? Hey.
She got that puffy blonde hair. She's, you know,
Hijo.
she's something.
Puro Farrah Fawcett, puro. Who's it? La Dolly Parton? Hijo.
Yikes.
Hey. She's still bad, bro. I don't care.
Yeah, I like that. I'll take that. Yeah. So in within this wrestling world, did you ever think that you'd be doing this like so much, or is it? Do you think it's something that you wanting to do like with the fans? Do you ever have people that like come to you and ask you for inspiration, like if they want to get in the business or anything?
It's happened on occasion. You know, I never thought that I'd still be around. A lot of guys are naysayers. A lot of people try to put you down. They try to tell you, no, you're too old. You can't do this. It's your time is past. Nobody wants to see this outside of South Texas. But let me tell you, bro, New York, LA, Nashville, Arkansas, Kansas, Illinois, I've been hitting the road. And when it comes to the fans, I love the fans. I love the people that come see us because without them, we're nothing. Us wrestlers, we go out there, we put our lives on the line, but it doesn't mean anything unless those fans are going out there and buying a ticket. If the fans come up and go, hey, Chiva, I wanna learn how to be a wrestler. I wanna go do it. That's what I say. And you know, a lot of people say it's not for everyone, but I'll say this: you have to get in there and try it at least once. If you know that it's not for you, there's different avenues in pro wrestling. You're continuing your grandfather's legacy through podcasts. You could be a podcaster, camera operator, commentator, interviewer, ring announcer. There's all kinds, referee. There's all kinds of jobs in pro wrestling. And hey, go have fun. That's what this is about, Papa. It's all about having good times and entertaining the people. That's what it is.
That's what I do. I bring this. I don't have to wear his red mask. These red glasses, that's my gateway through him. You know what I mean? That's what I tell people. They're like, oh, you're not wearing a mask. And I'm like, these red glasses are a symbolism of him. Like, that's what I do.
That's beautiful.
He may be in a heel, but hey, I'm like the Roman Reigns. You never know. You may get super.
That's true. That's true.
He was a heel, but I could be Roman. I tell people, I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm down the middle. So, like, he may turn around and I may have the steel chair over my head, and you're like, oh, damn it, you caught me.
Yeah, pues yo también, bro. It's, hey, however it goes. You know, that reminds me of a guy here in San Antonio. There's only one wrestler that has a year over me. His name is Lemos Dos. Okay? Remember that name. Him and I have been going back and forth, up and down Texas, beating the hell out of each other for years. And Lemos Dos is from Lemos Jr., Lemos 1, and the originator of the mask that he wears is Sangre Chicana.
Ooh, okay.
Okay? And so Lemos Dos continues a legacy. His son is a DJ in Kansas. Se llama FK Menace. Okay? And he wears a mask with DJs.
Okay.
And that's how he continues his family legacy. And that's a beautiful thing. Like I said, you know, you can honor your legacy through glasses, wearing a mask, doing different forms of entertainment. But if you're honoring that, hey, I give props, I give respect to that.
Yeah. And it's my grandfather passed away way before I was born. And I know he is so proud of everything I'm doing. And I like to tell every luchador, like my grandfather lit the torch. He walked, so he walked so you guys could go walk through what he did back in the day. He didn't wrestle long, from 55 to 65, but still he walked with the torch, so you guys had a path to walk through, you know.
And it's appreciated. It's appreciated. A lot of guys from back then paved the way. That's right. And it's up to us to continue that wave and continue the traditions of lucha libre, continue the traditions of our heritage, and continue on. That's why bro, I'm from the west side of San Antonio, predominantly Hispanic neighborhood. And there's a lot of people that are artistas, there's musicians, there's all kinds of walks of life, okay? I'm doing shows, like I do, for the past 2 years, we've done a fashion show inspired by Lucha Libre called the Summer Slay.
Wow.
And so we just wrapped up last year, last year, 2024, the Summer Slay 2, and I dressed up as El Chavo del Ocho. It was an old TV show back in the day from Univision. And it was fun, bro. It was fun. But we do things like that to honor our past and honor our heritage, and we want to look forward to the future. That's why I look at a lot of the younger guys and I think, you know what, bro? Like, that's the future. That's the future.
Awesome. So before we go, if my fans want to follow you on social media, how can they find you?
You can follow Santa Chiva on Instagram. That's the best way to see me. See all the videos, all the highlight reels. We got trailers out right now for some movies that we're working on. Okay. And we also have the X, or Twitter. I don't really do all that because it's too much, bro.
Crazy.
Facebook, TikTok, todo esto, pero Instagram, that's where it's at, bro. That's where it's at.
Awesome. So Santa Chiva, I want to thank you so much for coming on Dudes at Ringside. I want to wish you nothing but the best of luck on your wrestling journey. Before we go,
Thank you, bro.
if my fans want to pick up any merch, is there any way they could pick up anything of yours?
Right now, we're working on the website. We're trying to get a store going with all the different various merch. We got T-shirts, koozies, buttons, hats, little toys we're trying to come out with.
Wow.
You can just hit me up on Instagram. That's the best way to do it. I'm old school right now. But once we get the website going, we got that. I like to leave a personal touch. So if you hit me up on Instagram, I got you, Papa.
All right, man. Thank you so much, Santa Chiva. I'm Joe Panther III. Your turn.
And I'm Santa Chiva.
And we will catch you in the next one.